Good morning. Morning, thank you. My name is Lupita Sanchez-Tornejo, and I'm chairman of the board of the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce. It is my pleasure to welcome you to the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce Walk of Fame ceremony. The Hollywood Chamber has proudly hosted the globally iconic Walk of Fame since 1960. The Chamber transforms business and improves the livelihood of the community. Today, we are celebrating the business that transforms us. That's show business. Show business is a unique blend of art and business. It is beyond entertainment. It elevates and inspires thought. That is why we are here today. And it's why we are so proud to host you at the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Thank you. Before we start, I'd like to give a shout out to our fans watching around the world on our live stream presented by our media partner Variety. Today, Hollywood honors Michael B. Jordan. With the 2,751st star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame in the category of motion pictures. Before I invite you to the stage, let me tell you a little about our honoree. Michael B. Jordan is an actor, director, and producer. He first garnered industry-wide attention for his breakout role in Fruitvale Station, which won the Grand Jury Prize and Audience Award at Sundance Film Festival in 2013. He went on to play the role of Adonis Creed in Creed and Creed 2. This Friday, the third installment of the series, Creed 3, will be released in theaters and IMAX with Michael B. Jordan making his directorial debut. He also starred as Eric Killmonger in Black Panther series. For his performance, Michael was awarded the NAACP Image Award for Best Supporting Actor and the 2019 SAG Award as part of Black Panther's Best Ensemble. He has also starred in A Journal for Jordan, Without Remorse, and Just Mercy. Upcoming, he will star in Rainbow Six, I Am Legend 2, The Thomas Crown Affair, and Wrong Answer. In 2016, Michael launched Outlier Society, a cutting-edge production company focused on bringing an eclectic and inclusive lineup of diverse stories and voices to the market. Michael continues to be an architect for change in the community, and in 2019, with the support of the Obama Foundation and My Brother's Keeper, launched the Outlier Society Fellowship. Please help me welcome our newest Walk of Famer, Michael B. Jordan, to the stage.
Let's go, Mike!
Before we hear from Michael, we have two speakers here to say a few words about our honoree. Our first speaker is an award-winning director. He has worked with our honoree on many of his hit films, including Creed and Creed 2, the Black Panther series, and Fruitvale Station. Please help me welcome to the stage Ryan Coogler.
Hey everybody, can y'all hear me? Yes. I'll try to be quick. I can talk about this guy all day. Oh wow. Yeah, I can talk about this guy all day. It's amazing to be here with Mike. We first met over a decade ago when I had just come out of film school, and I had been given an opportunity of a lifetime by Forrest Whitaker. I'm sure I have the star here somewhere. We had launched a production company and was looking for young filmmakers to support. And we were trying to bring the film Fruitville to life. I was looking for who would play the titular role of Oscar Grant. And I was looking for an actor who looked like Oscar, who was around the same age as Oscar, who would be believable. And I was also looking for an actor who I thought could get the job done in about 20 days. That's about what we had to shoot. So I knew it was somebody who had to be great on the first take, because that might be all we got. And after we got our funding together, and it was time to start meeting with actors, I told Nene Yang Monjovi, who was our producer, who my first choice was for the role, and it was Michael B. Jordan. I just seen him work in film and television around that time. Red Tails had been in theaters, Chronicle had been out. He knew his work from The Wire and Friday Night Lights and Parenthood. But I didn't know what type of person he was. I wanted to make sure we had a good chemistry, we'd be able to work together, to relate over the few months of shooting. And we met at a Starbucks. Not too far from Universal Studios, like on Cahuenga or something like that. Cahuenga, yeah. And I remember he was sitting there, well, he had a backpack on. The backpack looked expensive, you know what I'm saying? I was broke at the time. He was working, he was working, you know what I mean? I said, no, I hope this meeting goes well. And he seemed surprised to see me. He was like, oh, you're the director? I'm like, yeah. You know, and we walked, and I remember we jaywalked, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully no police here and there like that. We jaywalked, and Mike had a real New York way of walking, you know, he just walked right out in front of the cars. I'm like, bro, you don't want to go to the crosswalk? He's like, no, they'll stop for us, you know. And they did, they stopped. You know, we got across the street to that Starbucks, man. We sat down right there in the lobby, and we talked about our family, about our hopes, our dreams. Why he got into the business. He was talking about books that he was trying to option and lessons that he had learned on set and working with David Simon and Jessica Kalish. Talking about his time working with George Lucas and Josh Trank. And I remember thinking, man, I hope this dude wants to do this movie because I feel like he's going places, man. And I realized that he hadn't, in talking to him, he hadn't been a lead on a television show or on a movie yet. And I said, man, we got to change that, you know. But I had no idea how much we would have a chance to change that. When we got on set, I was amazed by how Mike approaches the work. He approaches it just through the work only. You know what I mean? He's a worker. And he came up the hard way, man, by working as a young actor. He started off as a model, you know what I mean? You know, find his way into television, find his way into movies. And he had that kind of worker's approach. There's no warm-up, like he's straight into it. Archery, straight into it. This physicality, he's straight into it. And I was always watching him work himself to the bone on that 20-day shoot. And we got the opportunity to do Creed together. And I remember sitting down with Sylvester Stallone, and when it started to look like it was time to make the thing, and he asked, hey man, is this guy gonna have to work? Does he have it in him to do the work that this is gonna take? It's gonna beat his body up. It's gonna be days that actor, you have to figure out how to get it done. I said, when I saw him on Fruitville, I think he's got it. You know, and how did he did, man? He killed it. He killed it on Creed. And we had conversations, man, about how his mom was getting tired of seeing him die in roles. It was tough because in Fruitville, you had to go through that process. But I was so happy on Creed, Miles, you here? Mom. Also happy on Creed, we didn't kill him. You know? I'm so happy, man, you know, and we had a great job working with Irwin Winkler and the folks at MGM, bringing that film to light. And then it came time for Black Panther. You know, got to work with our incredible brother Chadwick, who I feel like is smiling on us right now. Getting to watch him battle every day. getting to watch them battle every day, I knew I was looking at something special. I felt like I was looking at like Denzel and Will or Wesley in their primes in the same movie in a way. We ever got to see them do it, you know, back at that time. And man, those guys push themselves every day. And I knew it was going to connect, you know. I just didn't know how much. But I feel like the luckiest director on the planet every day on that set. And I remember Mike wanted to do Creed again, you know, and everybody was working on it. And it warmed my heart when Stephen Cavey got the call and was selected. He was a guy I went to film school with, and I knew Mike would be in good hands. And while they were going, you know, they would tap in and call, and I remember Cable said, hey man, Mike's talking about he wants to direct another one if it happens again. You know, what do you think about that? And I said, all I'm gonna do is a director from the day I met him, you know, and that's Starbucks, so I could see it in his eyes. And man, what an opportunity it was to produce for him, help him realize his vision, help him put all of the crazy anime stuff in he's been talking about since we first met. You know, help him get stories that were important to him, his family, his life. Help him integrate that into the film. Watching work on my younger brother Ken, who was an assistant with us on Creed, and an assistant with us on Black Panther, and seeing our families come together. Man, it's been a ride of a lifetime, man. This decade, working with this guy and watching him blossom into the phenomenal global talent that he is, the filmmaker that he is, and knowing that our relationship can maybe be a blueprint for more relationships for the next folks that's coming up. It's exhilarating, it's humbling. I'm incredibly thankful. I'm thankful for your family, bro. They become my family. I'm thankful for your dreams. They become my dreams as well. And I gotta say, man, from Newark, New Jersey, bro. Walking in front of driving cars. To have your name on this street, bro. God damn, man. God damn, bro. I love you, bro. Proud of you, man.
Thank you so much. Our second speaker is an actor. He is known for his roles in The Last Black Man in San Francisco, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, and he will star with our honoree in the upcoming film, Creed 3. Please welcome to the stage, Jonathan Majors.
Okay. Wow. First, I love my brother. I love him. Chiefly, I want to honor the Jordan family and his deep personal friends who have get this fella this far. I see you back there. It's all love. When I move around Mike, or Bakari, or Creed, or Donnie, or Michael B. Handsome, or Sexiest Man Alive, Donis, I'm reminded of the tale of Hercules, the story of a young man who was born as a mortal. And he gets to a certain place at a certain time, he gets to a crossroads. And God says to him, okay, you can go right and live a life of vice, which is fun. And we do have fun, but it's fun. It's all the things your parents say to stay away from. And then you've got the road to virtue. And on the road to virtue, It's going to be tough. There's 12 rounds, actually. They call it the 12 labors of Hercules. And this morning, thinking about what I was going to say about my brother, I thought about that story. Michael, to me, represents a mythical character. I don't think it's a act of luck or an act of chance that so many people see him as Adonis. That he was cast as Adonis, that he has taken this story and pushed it forward. So in these 12 rounds, you got Hercules dealing with lions and tigers and bears. There's actually a labor in which he has to steal a belt from Amazon, a belt. I don't think that's a coincidence. In my time with Mike, I'd like to say I'm into the party. I've seen him fight in many rounds, in many things. Sometimes it's his body giving out in the day of shooting. Him looking at me in the eye and saying, let's go, let's continue. And it's hot, very much like Hercules and Hades, traveling down. In that final round, it's hot, it's tired. His empathetic agility is being pushed to its nth degree. He's got to deal with my crazy ass. Everybody's pulling on him. Liz needs something. Girlfriend's tripping. And I'm giving him hell in that. But he's dealing with it with a mythic effort, with a godlike integrity. I watched my brother deal with many things. Sometimes on the press tour, tired, I got to go home after lunch. He's got another round, then we got a premiere. Watch him stand up straight and smile and be grateful. To keep his heart open when folks were coming, when the haters come, and the haters come, bro. I watched him move with integrity each and every round. The 12th round idea is that of the championship round. You got the 10 rounds, these are things I learned from Mike. You got the 10 rounds, that's pretty standard, but it's those last 2 rounds are the championship round. And I've watched Mike every time swing and fight and win. Sometimes those things happen at Canova Park in a Motel 6 when he's up against it and he thinks he's going to lose his actor. That was me. We have a call for the deal, and I watched this man, this movie star, drive to the hood and sit in a Motel 6 with me at 4 o'clock in the afternoon on a Tuesday. And we don't know each other. That's a champion part. That's a championship round. I watched his brother mend his brother one day during rehearsals. I fell through a drain and I tore my knee out, bad. I walked into the room hollering, help me, help me, help me, help me, help me. The first man that got to my side was Michael B. Jordan. And he took me in, he knocked me up, he looked me in my eyes and said, you gonna be okay? Everything's gonna be okay? And he sent me on my way. And I was okay. When I got back, he was the first person with that movie star smile, with them beautiful eyes. It's hard to stand next to him. They keep me like, hey, you want to take a picture of Michael? Yeah, shit, if I have to. It's all right. You laughing, but it was true. But he was there. And he's continued to be there. And then there's the round of intimacy, and I ended with this, where it takes a lot to move through the world the way he does. And I watch him, and I admire him, and he encourages me. Creed 1, well done, Creed, inspired me to, you know, get an Equinox membership. Creed 2, I invited about 13, 14 young black men and guests who were dropping to check it out because I knew that whatever Michael B. Jordan was doing and putting it into the world had some good in it, and that he represented us in the best way possible. One day, me and Michael were sitting in this restaurant. It's early on and I'll conclude. We're sitting there and we look at each other and we're eating. And I think we're having a mezcal, which I'm a Texan, and that's quite standard for me. And I don't know if Mike had one. I don't believe he had it. He was his first one, which I'm quite proud to say, hell yeah. We sitting there and we're chatting, and maybe it's the mezcal, or maybe it was the divine connection between us. But we kind of looked each other in the eye and we said, hey man, let's be friends. Just kind of like you do when you're talking to somebody, you know, in high school or elementary school, and you say, hey man, you want to be friends? And you say, yeah, let's be friends, man. And he's held that contract up so deeply and so fully, and it breaks my heart with so much joy and satisfaction to call you my friend, brother. I'm so glad Coop went first because he walked through all your badass movie stardom shit. I'm just talking about the fella I know, the fella I trained with, the fella that, you know, punched me in the face multiple times. That's the guy I know, and that's the guy I come to love. So this Hercules story, at the end, he goes his 12 rounds, and the gods come down, and they take him to Mount Olympus, and he transforms from man to deity, from temporary to eternal. We talk a lot about legacy, my brother. In the quiet times between the anime credits, I see that look in your eyes. We've all witnessed it. That's what this moment is. Today, brother, you go from man to God. You sit amongst Olympus. And I honor you. I love you. And we are all so proud to call you our son, our brother, but chiefly, I am extremely honored to call you my friend. And I love you. I'm very happy about this, and don't be talking shit later about it. But you deserve it. No man on the planet I know deserves it more. I love you to the moon and back. That's that. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I'd like to thank Funko Hollywood for their hospitality. I also want to acknowledge our chamber VIP and my board colleague, Jerry Newman, who's with us today. The Hollywood Chamber of Commerce administers the Walk of Fame on behalf of the City of Los Angeles. On behalf of Los Angeles City Councilmember Hugo Soto Martinez, I'd like to present you with a beautiful resolution on behalf of the city. On behalf of the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce, we now declare today Michael B. Jordan Day in Hollywood. Absolutely. It's now time to hear from our honoree. Let's hear it again for our newest Walk of Famer, Michael B. Jordan.
All right. Woo! Man. This is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It is. It's been probably one of the most unforgettable weeks that I've had. Just, you know, traveling around the world, promoting this movie. You know, Creed 3 comes out this Friday, St. Chandler Club. And you know, doing something I always wanted to do is direct, you know, and promote the old school way, you know, with family and friends, and get this message out to the world. But I'm extremely humbled and grateful to be here. I want to thank the committee, for this incredible honor to be amongst artists that received this, this honor previously. Sidney Poitier, Cicely Tyson, Sam Cooke. I know it's not a small achievement. And it's not lost on me how special this moment is and what this represents to our community. So from the bottom of my heart, I want to say thank you. I really did not want to read off a piece of paper at all, but it's a lot of things I want to kind of get to a little bit here. I want to thank everybody for being here today and taking time out of your busy lives and schedules to celebrate this moment with me. I know how important time is, and I appreciate you guys being here. It means a lot. The love and the energy that you guys send my way when I'm out doing what I got to do, going to travel and working, I feel all of it, and I appreciate it sincerely. I may not be able to get back to everybody all the time, in a timely manner, but just trust me, it sits with me. Everything that I do, I'm always thinking about it. So thank you guys. I also want to thank the people who are the reason why I'm standing up here today. We start with my crew. It may just be my name on that plaque, but trust me, I would not be here without the people who are supporting me on my journey throughout the years. The people that ride with me through thick and thin. The people that believed in me before my name was on, Hollywood Walk of Fame. Phil, Greg, Patrick, Brooke, Lindsay, Joe, Maggie, Leo, Chad, Bobby, Renee, Natalie, Sterling. Those are my core. I can't name everybody, but those are the ones that really rock with me through and through. My amazing friends. I don't know where I would be without you guys. Seriously, thank you. Most importantly, I want to thank my family. My mom, my dad, my brother Khalid, my sister Jamila, my brother-in-law Jamila, and Reggie, and of course, newest edition, Lennox. We're back and strong. And the little one that's on the way. Growing up in Newark, New Jersey, the idea of receiving an honor like this was like a dream. But I've always been a dream chaser. Never been afraid of hard work. That fire inside of me led to opportunities on all my children, Hawaii and Friday Night Lights. Then of course having an opportunity to work opposite a remarkable talent, Chadwick Boseman, and Black Panther. And ultimately that led to this directing my first feature, Creed 3. I want to say thank you to my brother Jonathan Majors for joining me on this Creed journey. Supporting me here today, getting me all teary-eyed and shit. It was a true honor to watch you and your genius every day from behind the camera. In a way, you made it harder for me to hop in front of the camera and slap you in the face every once in a while. Your spirit and your soul is something I connected with from day one. And when we sat down at dinner and we decided to be friends, I took that seriously. You become one of my brothers, outside of all the industry stuff and film and television and politics and all that stuff like that, you can call me whenever you need me, and I'll be there for you. Solid. Yeah. Creed. Sorry guys. Creed challenged me in ways I never thought was possible. It changed my entire perspective on what we can do in this town. And working on the film, I was reminded of how hard it is to make anything at all, let alone something great. That's not me, that's what Rotten Tomatoes said. That wasn't me. It's